I would say chemistry. Since the day we met, she's very picky. She's very tough. And she's very exigent. She knows what she wants. And it was so hard to get into On and Under the Same Moon because she was like, she knew my background more or less, but she knew that I was a comedian, so she was not exactly convinced that I was the right guy for the role. But after after what I did on Under the Same Moon, she was like, she changed her mind. She saw me working, and she said, "Okay, let's do more pictures together," because she saw my commitment to work. Mm-hmm. And since then, now we're really close. We always are asking each other. When I direct a movie, I ask her for her guidance and the opposite. So we are friends, first of all. We have a lot of chemistry. We work very similar. I love being pressured by her. Mm-hmm. That it's something that many people like. When you're on set, she's very, very tough and hard and direct. If she doesn't like something, she's like, "I'm not believing you. You're faking this. You're blah 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 blah." And I like that. It's a lot of. You need to work a lot every time when you're working with Patricia because she's very demanding.
Yeah.
Demanding.
When you got this script, what spoke to you the loudest when you read it?
Oh, many things. First of all, for me it was like a surprise to find out that the number one pediatrician about motility disorder in this country happens to be a Mexican. It was like, how come Mexican is the number one pediatrician in the Boston pediatric clinic? So it was for me an honor to portray this guy. Second, it was for me a challenge to portray a guy that exists. Mm-hmm. And three, that to play this character that was always playing with, every single day you're dealing with kids that are about to die. Because this medical disease, it has no cure. So probably 80% of the patients that they treat, they don't make it. So I was like, how can this guy that is always dealing with so much pain can be so playful? So it was interesting for me, and it was a challenge for me to portray these two sides. So probably all these three things that were what make me fall in love with the script. Well, that was a challenge, and Patricia was always taking care of that. And she was like, "Okay, I know you have the comedy, but I need to see in your eyes your concern, mm-hmm. and I need to see in your eyes what's going on with the girl." Mm-hmm. I was like, okay, no, I know. So I knew that it has to be like when you are on a stage, probably your mom died that night. That had happened to me. That you have to be working and smiling and laughing, and the minute the curtain closes, you bring your real you, Eugenio in my case. Mm-hmm. So I said, I need to do that. The minute I switch, I need to go into the real problem because I'm not a clown. I'm doing this because of her, not because I'm happy. Mm-hmm. I'm not happy. I'm dying inside of me. I just mm-hmm. want her to laugh. And the minute I turn my back, I'm into the problem and I have to face it.
Did you have any doubts in yourself that you would be able to find that balance and find that shift?
All the time. All the single time. Thank God I know Patricia, and I know she's very careful, but while I was shooting, I was always asking Patricia, you tell me, should I go up, down? Sorry. How am I doing? And she was like, no, I'm taking care of it. Probably in the editing room we can cut a little bit more, but just keep going. So, but yeah, I was always worried about finding the right balance and not being too much from here, too much from there. And Patricia was like, okay, now give me probably just your eyes. I want to see in your eyes that you're concerned. Even though you're smiling and making jokes, there was a scene where I remember it was like so hard for me because I was like playing, and then I touched the tummy and I was like, oh, and I realized she's not gonna make it. So that kind of scenes were very hard to shoot.
You are such a renaissance man in the film and television world. You act, you produce, you direct, you write. You've got your company out, Three Paws.
Yeah.
How are you finding, what is it that you look for and what you're looking for with your company now to bring to light through television and film?
A different perspective. I mean, I'm in this industry where, I mean, there's no more better than Hollywood. Mm-hmm. Here you can find the better films and TV shows. So what I want to bring here is a different point of view, a freshness to the industry. Probably a different way to make people laugh or different way to make them cry. That's what I'm finding in my projects.